Okay, so this one's all done now. This is a follow-up to the first Star Trek Combadge that I did, the Starfleet symbol. This is actually the next generation version of it. This was fun. And I'm very happy with the outcome. This is about 16 by 16 inches, made out of styrene, foam, PVC sheeting, foam, styrene, a little bit of aluminum on the inside, sound module, light activated sound module, and a 16 LED assembly. It is all crammed into the back there. Nice little star effects there. Some weathering, corrosion. And the idea was to get the sound module to play the Next Generation theme in its entirety when the lights were turned on by remote. So I'm going to demonstrate that here for you in a second. Now this is the remote right here, and they say 16 colors, but the main colors are the ones that highlight the best. Some of these are like a mix of different colors here, but the ones that I found were more clarified were the white, the solid colors like the white, the red, amber, yellow, blue, lavender. It's more or less a mix of these. These two kind of look the same. Green is that's considerably distinguished, but it's also got a flash, strobe, fade, and smooth transition where it fades in and out. But because I have the way I have the sound module pointed at the LED assembly on the inside, it doesn't activate with ambient light. It only activates with this, and it actually still, I think it operates via infrared, but I could still activate it from like 6 feet away. But for some reason I have to turn it off. I had to get a little closer to turn it off. But overall, this actually worked out pretty good. It's everything works as expected. And when I hung it up and everything to take pictures, I was kind of disappointed that the light wasn't more clarified in the back, and I discovered that the batteries were dead. And then I replaced the batteries, and it made a huge difference. Couldn't believe the way the light was shining behind the symbol and beyond the symbol. You see what I'm talking about when I do the demo here. I'm going to turn off the lights. Okay, here is white. You can see the surface area that light covers, but I also installed a light deflector inside there to help spread the light out. The symbol itself wasn't enough, and that made a huge difference. You can hear the theme song playing back there.
Space, the final frontier.
You can kind of see the little speaker up inside there.
These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission.
It's not obnoxiously loud, but it's loud enough.
To seek out new life and new civilizations. To boldly go where no one has gone before.
The song is roughly 2 minutes long. Alright, I'm going to change colors here for you. Red, and sometimes the sound cuts out in between colors if the color is dark enough, but it's not enough to keep the sound module activated. It'll cut off. Alright, let me work my way down the line here and show you different colors. That's kind of like an orange, yellow, green, blue, well, it's supposed to be a teal, I guess. And you see some of these colors, they're not, and that's supposed to be a lavender. That's a little more profound than the blue. And the song, once it plays, it stops. It doesn't keep playing in a loop, which was a big plus. That was something I definitely didn't want. But if you do the transition, if you do the fade and the strobe the song will cut in and out constantly, so it's not really practical for this application. But how cool is that, huh? I mean, it lights up the entire wall. I've got a foam backboard on it right now, just for so the wall in the background doesn't wash it out. I did that for distinction. It just kind of looked better for this demo video. So, but you get the general idea. I mean, look at that. Looks like a little galaxy hidden up in there. But I'm very happy with the way this came out. And let me demonstrate and see if I can get the strobe to... There we go. Well, that one, it actually does the different colors. And thankfully the sound module doesn't start looping with this function here. Alright, let me try something different here. Okay, there's the smooth fade. Now that looks really cool. And it just kind of goes through all the colors in a slow transition. I really like that. So what I had to do differently with this one than the other one was that I had to bring it about an inch off of the baseboard or the backboard to give it room for the light deflection and to give it some room to spread out, distribute. And I was not disappointed, and it is really distributing itself. Jesus, it covers the entire wall. Fresh batteries, you're good to go. They should last quite some time. And there it is. It doesn't really stand out when the lights are turned on, but you can still see it. Yeah. There it is. Thanks for watching. Transform your collection with a kingbotz custom.